Hi everybody, it's Kerry here at the North East Autism Society, and today I'm joined by Kieran Rose, and we're going to be talking about homeschooling. So Kieran, just before we start, could you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about you, please?
Of course. Hi, Kerry. My name's Kieran Rose, and I am the parent of two autistic children. I'm autistic myself, and I am a consultant and writer and trainer.
So Kieran, are you homeschooling at the moment?
Yeah, my youngest is homeschooled anyway, and that was planned to start from January anyway. But my two boys are at home most of the week now as well. So which makes it complicated because there's two of us, three of them, two laptops. You know, I mean, it's great in terms of maths lessons because the fractions don't work. So,
I can see that
yeah,
being a bit of a challenge.
yeah, it is, and I think things are different now compared to the first like big lockdown that we had, where I think schools were kind of more flustered and panicked, and maybe things didn't go, like the communication between school and home wasn't as great. But now, particularly with the boys are at a middle school, and the middle school are on it. So there's lessons, there's plan, there's live lessons, and all sorts of things like that. But then that comes with a bit more kind of pressure as well, because it's kind of, you know, you've got children out of context who are now expected to learn in this particular way. And I think schools are under a lot of pressure from the government as well at the moment to kind of, you know, and then that pressure gets passed on to parents. And, you know, I'm sitting there learning how to do GCSE maths again, you know, and we're not teachers at the end of the day. You know, teachers are teachers. We are not teachers for a very obvious reason, because that's not what we wanted to do. So there's just a lot of pressure, this lot of extra pressure this time around. I don't think it's anybody's fault. It's coming from on high, but it's definitely there, and I think that's causing a lot more children to kind of react a bit more strongly to it, I think, this time around.
Yeah, absolutely. So I suppose we'll have lots of parents homeschooling and just trying their best, really, Kieran, to get through. And what we always say is emotional well-being absolutely
Yeah.
comes first, doesn't it? That's the key for everybody, not just the child, but the parent and the rest of the family as well. So do you have any tips that you have tried and tested in your family?
Yeah, lots of breaks, starting as early as possible, because of kind of the anticipation. Then, if you can get it out of the way, you've got the rest of the day to yourself, kind of thing. And actually, and this isn't me casting dispersion on schools, but we've noticed that the amount of work that they can get through in a very short period of time actually is an entire school day. So when you cut out the breaks and a lot of the talking and the distractions and things that are obviously going on at school, actually you can compress it down into a very short period of time, usually. That's if you're not doing live lessons and things like that. So I think if there's work that the children can do that kind of they can get through quickly without distraction, and kind of just plow through it and get it done and out of the way, and then there's that lure then of the rest of the day, you know, you can just go off and be free and do what you want to do. And I think that's really, really important. But like you said, the emotional well-being has to come first. And if you don't understand what the child's supposed to be doing, and the child doesn't understand what they're supposed to be doing, put that back to the school, leave it, don't touch it, move on to the next thing, and don't stress on that, because there's so much stress at the moment anyway, that we just need to reduce that demand on ourselves and on our children.
Yeah, of course. People are just trying their best, aren't they? Everybody's
Yeah,
trying their
exactly.
best to get through. That's lovely. Well, thank you so much for that, Kieran. That was some really good tips there. I'm sure I shall see you very soon. So take care.
Thank
Bye.
you very
And good
much.
luck with
Bye.
homeschooling. Bye.
Bye bye.